The agility of Blueprints in DDM is very powerful. An example that I can give to all of you, and one that we all know in IT very well, is software updates. Keeping software up to date has real challenges as you balance security with the user experience. We can't just push updates whenever we want. Traditional methods are to schedule and push updates. And every time there's an update, it requires configuration, scripting, you define the target devices, you create the groups, you schedule the updates for the groups, and you do it again and again. That really just doesn't scale. Apple has embraced the challenge with declarations to schedule enforcement, dates, and updates, and allows a device to autonomously enforce those updates, leveraging native Apple notifications that inform the users as the updates complete. Since we are in lockstep with Apple, Jamf is embracing that challenge as well. So let's make this real and see how it actually works. I'd like to welcome Misha from our consulting engineering team to the stage to help me show you how it's done. All right, Misha, let's go ahead and log into Jamf account. Log out, and then log back in. It's a real demo, so roll with us here, everyone. Okay, we're in. Let's navigate to the app switcher, and we'll head on over to Jamf Pro. And once we're in Jamf Pro here, let's go to Blueprints over on the left-hand nav there. So everyone, at JNUC last year, we showed you how you can get started with Blueprints by either using a predefined blueprint template, or you can create your own via the Create Blueprint button up in the right-hand corner. In our demo today, we're going to actually update the blueprint that we created together on stage. So Misha, let's go to My Blueprints, and we'll open the existing blueprint called Secure Mac. And in that blueprint, you can see the status of everything across the top. And you can see everything that we've already added there in the Declarations group panel right on the right-hand side. In this case, the blueprint already contains the disk management and the passcode policy configurations. Today, we're going to elevate this blueprint by adding software update settings. So to do this, let's search for the software update settings in the component library on the left side, and then let's click on the component to configure it. The software update settings declaration allows you to define just the overall general behavior of the updates for your end users, such as whether the users can install the updates, how long the OS updates can be deferred for after release, and whether your users can install betas or not. So in terms of our demo, let's keep it pretty simple, and we'll allow for the users to install the update, and they'll get notifications as well. So from here, let's scroll to the bottom of the list. I want to show everyone where you can see the deferral setting. So let's click on that to configure. And this is where you need to go to manage software update deferrals moving forward now, instead of configuration profiles. Let's add our settings and go back to the software update component, where you can schedule and enforce a particular version of the given OS. And while we're here, Misha, let's go ahead and click a new option, allowing the enforcement of the latest OS version. And we'll say it should be about 14 days after the release. And let's also make sure to add an install time as well. So with these options combined, Blueprints will create an automatic upgrade configuration every time Apple releases a new OS. And users will receive the native OS notifications to warn them that the update is coming, or it'll allow them to do it sooner if it fits their schedule. Let's click Add to add the new component to our blueprint. And if you leave this page, you'll see that the changes are saved, but things aren't deployed yet. So let's go back to the blueprint, and whenever we're ready, Misha, let's go ahead and click Deploy. And just like that, the updated declarations are sent to all scoped apps, in this case, preparing all the devices for future OS updates. Thank you, Misha. And that, Jamf Nation, is what we call the set it and forget it software update workflow via Blueprints.